Hello.
Hello, mate. Do you have webcam?
I haven't set one up yet.
Oh, that's right. Then, yeah, I'll just do without. That's fine. Thank you for joining me, so I don't have to cast by myself again.
Especially for that. It's sad that I couldn't be there for the really long game.
I know. I had to do a 70-minute game by myself, and I think I kept it somewhat entertaining, but it was a really, really, really long game. We had exactly the same bans as this. I think TA was banned last time, but I was looking at their draft, and I could not work out where the Pudge was going for the longest time, and he ended up going safe lane. And I just didn't predict it. Well, I saw Ross, and I thought, mid-Pudge? No, it must be support. And then they picked Medusa, and it was just all over the place. But,
so it was like the Chinese carry Pudge sort of thing?
Yeah, it was. And Ross basically treated it like an off-laner. He went Vanguard and Hood of Defiance, and he just frontlined and let the Medusa farm. And they knew Medusa was going to carry late game, and once Max got all of his items, he was completely unstoppable. So, will we see another Medusa ban? So far, the bans are roughly the same as last time. Lion and AA are still open, so we don't see a lot of AA. We don't have any people who absolutely love AA here. I know
Veteran likes it, but Veteran plays it mid, so
well, Veteran does like AA. I know Oak likes AA a bit too, but we don't have anyone who's like absolutely dead keen to spam it. So Lion is the hero who usually gets picked, but Kido, he was playing Pos 5 Magnus last time, and he ended up winning the late game by just doing amazing RPs. And this time, he's getting his Void Spirit straight away, saying, stop banning my Void Spirit, I'm going to pick it first pick, screw you guys. And Void Spirit, I think, is a very hard to counter hero.
I mean, you've got they banned Puck is the thing, so that's already quite a big,
That's a very good point.
So anything I was double checking to see. Wait a second, so that's not gonna be good. But yeah,
Void Spirit's a lot harder to lock down than other heroes. I feel like because
Invoker's quite a funny one because when you get to a high enough level, Cold Snap, like the time period in lane, is actually too much for you to W or anything.
Oh, okay, so you can't simulate it. But the thing is, he's still got 2 Astral Steps and Simulate, and he usually goes Yules. I feel like it's very hard to lock down a Void Spirit. Quite hard to counter him. And we see a Lina, which is interesting to pick a Lina this early. It could be mid Lina, but I really don't fancy mid Lina against a Void Spirit. Actually, you harass him very hard, but then as soon as Void Spirit's 6, you are dead on Lina.
Yeah, you need to hit. You want to hit 6 first and pressure him, with your Laguna Blade threat. Really, I feel like Void Spirit's kill threat. I mean, as with most heroes, mid. The kill threat goes through the roof when they hit 6 normally.
But I think Void Spirit's kill threat is one of the highest at 6. I mean, other than Lion, it's pretty much the highest Void Spirit because double Astral Step is so much damage.
Ooh. Okay, there's some lockdown. Can't escape from a duel.
True. Once you're dueled, you're screwed. You've also got Lina to throw a Laguna into the duel. Quite early Legion Commander pick, and it's the team of people with short names: Bayros, Drek, and JCA Oak. Versus the team of very long names, or Twitch. Twitch plugs. But fair enough, I don't mind people plugging their own Twitch in my Discord. That's absolutely fine. What will they go now? Usually, when you see Legion, I think Shadow Demon. That's what I think. Good save.
Yeah, something with a really good save. I think which team is Ross on? Okay, no, because I think Ross would be willing to get Pudge into it. You can go punch for, get the Ag Shard, and then they can't do anything.
He did use the Ag Shard once, but didn't really do anything. But other than
it was why I was hoping he'd take Seer Stone, because you basically have the world's most godly save.
If we went Ether Lens as well, you can just be eating people from about 10,000 range. And then you've got the hook that goes so far halfway across the map. Yeah, I definitely agree. Anyway, what will they pick? Will they go Shadow Demon? They went Grimstroke. Grimstroke plus Void Spirit definitely has some potential there. Lob that on the Void Spirit and he can go straight in and do a lot of damage, but no obvious combos yet. So we'll have to see.
I think people you don't have to be too reliant on combos with Grimstroke. They're nice, but he's such a strong hero anyway, I feel like you don't need to.
Yeah, you're right. I actually think maybe I do overstate how important having a combo is with his ultimate, but I think you should have someone to go in with the Inkswell. Really.
Yeah, I mean, the Inkswell's so strong.
I think that's maybe more important than the ultimate even. They banned Medusa and Gyro. So they've already banned... Luna has already been banned. TA's been banned. Phantom Lance has been banned. It's just all the cores are getting deleted. Axe is gone. TA is gone. What else is going to go? Maybe something that goes with the Grimstroke. Or I would be banning Save if I were Dire. So, yeah, I'd be banning Shadow Demon. Maybe OD.
10 seconds remaining.
Something like that.
I'm trying to... Okay, Shadow Demon, there you go. Nice.
Okay, so there's still OD, and Ollie's on the Radiance. They may go for another OD. Of course, it does let you do double Astral.
Is there anything that just bullies the hell... Oh, there's the Pudge. Okay.
But on the Dire, it's going to be Ross playing it, no doubt.
Oh, my screen's glitched out. It's fine.
Is there any... You alright there?
Yeah. So my Radiant pick side is stuck on like the highlighting Grimstroke when Grimstroke was picked.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like showing Grimstroke, it's showing the nameplate in the middle. Now it's changed. There you go. It fixed itself when AA was picked.
So they did pick an AA in the end, which is good. I think it works really well against Pudge, who tends to go so much health regen items, and Legion, who's got a heal, and also heals a lot with Moment of Courage. So AA, you know, Legion's dueling. That means you can cold feet with Legion, pretty much guaranteed. You can get the Ice Blast on top. I think it's good. You can also double cold feet.
Depending on the lane that Pudge is in, I feel like, because AA is so squishy, if you're laning against a Pudge, it's actually quite difficult.
Well, you've got a lot of range, you just have to not get hooked. If you get hooked, you can say goodbye.
You're also quite slow, aren't you? AA?
Yeah, relatively slow, but so is Pudge. It's just the hook you've got to be looking out for. And there's the Lich.
Yeah, I just meant for the dodging.
We don't see a lot of Lich these days. I guess it stops them going Grimstroke Lich, but also Lich on the Legion Commander. Not a bad idea. Also on the Pudge. If Pudge is being right-clicked to death, he's got very low armor. Just throw the Frost Shield on top.
10 seconds
Chain Frost as well. Someone's being dueled. You just fire the Chain Frost onto the duel target. Bounces around nearby targets. They decide to go for Lifestealer because you can hit Pudge very hard in lane, deleting his HP. Easy kill on Lich. Well, fairly easy kill. Lich can, of course, pop the, again, the Ice Shield or Frost Armor. I don't know. They keep changing the name. I don't even know what it's called anymore.
Frost Armor, yeah.
Frost Armor. Okay, Frost Armor. It does stop the damage Lifestealer does to you, but it's quite hard to get away from Lifestealer. If Lifestealer gets dueled, he's pretty much dead.
10 seconds remaining.
It's hard. It's a hard one, that, because Pudge and Legion both have things that kind of, they just go through the rage duration. Like,
they do, yeah. So if you're in rage and you just get ultimated by the Pudge, by the Legion, you lose the rage. As soon as you're out of rage, you're just gonna get immediately killed.
I guess it prevents like the big like dual combos. Like you can't go like dual into Laguna Blade as long as you get rage off in time. You can't do.
Yeah, and you'll be hitting Legion for health because Lifestealer's got quite a lot of regen. You know, probably one of the most. I mean, he's called Lifestealer after all. So there you go. They banned more cores, Wraith King this time, which is an interesting one. But of course, Bay's Drow has been eliminated from him. I think they're still looking for a POS 1. I'm assuming it's going to be mid-Pudge this time with off-lane Legion Commander.
It depends on where they want to put the Lena, I think.
5 seconds remaining.
It's definitely going to be a mid-Void Spirit,
I think it's quite dependent on... Yeah.
You think they'll run a mid-Lena, maybe?
I think they could. I don't think the lane's too bad into Void Spirit. I guess it depends on who's playing. I mean, Kido's... Is Kido the highest ranked?
Yeah, he's a higher ranked player. They got Enigma.
I wouldn't be too happy to do it, to be fair.
Okay.
Holy Optimist Enigma. Okay.
Yeah. So you've got the Black Hole, of course, is a very good ability. You can use it on top of Legion Commander when she's dueling someone to stop her getting a kill. The Dire do have some ways to interrupt it. Pudge being the main one. You can hook Enigma even when he's in BKB.
5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, it's a lot of pressure for one hero, Enigma, but it does give them some more team fight. Of course, you can get an AA ult in on top, then that's going to be very, very deadly. So Dire, what are they going to do against that? They need a POS 1 who's maybe not too worried about Enigma.
It cancels duel as well and everything, because like, you just kind of get fucked.
Yep.
Sorry, swearing. Don't know if you mind.
It's okay. I don't mind.
I think it depends. Like, I feel like if the Pudge just gets a like 2 cast range items, like if you get Telescope and Aether Lens, then Enigma just can't Black Hole unless it's on Pudge. I don't know.
We'll see. Last pick, and here we go. Ursa Warrior. Now, Ursa against Life Stealer. I think Ursa is definitely the winner in that exchange because Ursa just pops Fury Swipes and smacks Life Stealer in the face. Yes, Life Stealer starts to steal some life back, but it's nowhere near the rate in which Ursa is going to maul you down. So I'm a big fan of the Ursa pick. Of course, if you get your ult off before Enigma starts Black Hole, you're barely going to take any damage from the Black Hole.
It's good against AA as well, because the ult just wears down ultra quickly if you want.
Yes, it also removes the Cold Feet straight away when activated. There's very little stun on the Radiant. You've got Malefice, which again Ursa can remove with his ultimate. You've got the Taunt from Void Spirit. Doesn't last a long time. You do have Ink Swell. You've got stuns here and there, but not a lot of really reliable stuns.
There's no easy point and click.
Dire have Pudge. You can get a Blink Dagger and just start dismembering. You've got Sinister Gaze. You've got Light Strike Array. You've got Duel. You've got a lot more. Just I want some lockdown. Here's the lockdown. So yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I think Radiant team definitely have the potential. It just depends on how the Enigma does. Okay, let's go. So having a look at the items. See if anyone's doing anything unusual, not particularly. Very straightforward. Ross is going for his new favourite way to play the game, a full bracer and tangos. That means no early bottle for Pudge, but I don't think he needs it particularly.
Lena forgot to buy 2 clarities, got them delivering.
Sending them in. Yeah.
Yeah, just on the courier, just the slow trod of
Boots
the courier.
first, Lena I find quite interesting. I mean, Lena has a lot of attack range, but quite a terrible animation, so I don't know how much you benefit from the hit and run kind of tactic.
I don't know. I'm a bad +4 Lena player. I only ever play at mid, so.
Yeah, me too. I play mid Lena. Right, do the Dire know? What do the Dire know?
Oh, this is.
They've seen
good.
Veteran, but they're just going to go and do one right
AFK.
click. The hook misses, as always.
First tick of the game, never a good one.
Yeah, well, it's become a thing now, hasn't it? I don't know what he was expecting to do. It does 150 pure damage, and then other than that...
I mean, they have LSA, don't they, and stuff? They have, like, I guess if he just rages...
I don't think they would have had enough to kill.
I feel like he just levels up Rage, doesn't he? Just walks away.
But that actually would have been a win if he does that, because he doesn't want to level up Rage. What he wants to do is take the Feast and the Ghoul Frenzy and just start, smacking away at the Legion Commander. But Legion, I think, not bad against Lifestealer, because every time Lifestealer trades with you, you might hit back with your own Lifestealer attack, Moment of Courage, which is always 25% chance to proc, and does mean an extra attack. So mid lane, you've got Kido, and you've got Ross. Now, this will be interesting because Ross is such a tanky melee hero that I don't think he's going to care too much about... he's not going to care too much about Void Spit trying to do damage to him. He's going to say, whatever, I'm super tanky, just, I'm fine. I've got a lot more base damage than you, about 13 more base damage. So hopefully you'll be able to use that to get some denies. Top lane, you've got Ollie doing what he does best, denying creeps using his demonic conversion. It does have a lot longer cooldown than back in Enigma's heyday, going from 35 at all ranks to 50 at rank 1.
Yeah, you can no longer do the deny 2 creeps on the first wave strat.
Oh yeah, but you'd still get guaranteed range creep denials, and that's what matters. That's what Enigma's all about, guaranteeing range creeps are removed from the enemy.
He actually denied a melee creep at the start.
Oh, a bit of animosity.
Oh, Oak and Karen having a fight.
Okay.
I think they blocked each other's. Yeah, they blocked. So they both blocked the pool camps.
Okay.
So Aaron blocked the small camp, and Oak blocked the large camp at the same time.
Okay. Right. So standing in each other's camps, basically.
Just, JTA is about to die bot.
Oh,
okay,
I missed,
denied himself.
Missed that. Oh wow, denied to a neutral creep. Okay, but still, that's the first kill, I guess. I mean, neutral creeps get the first blood.
Oh, I
Bonus
lost a
200 gold.
trade, I guess, to AA. I didn't catch it.
Maybe.
He's just running away from AA on no health. I was like, oh, what is this?
But dying does give you a TP. Oh no, it doesn't when you die to neutrals.
Yeah.
But he still
Yeah,
has
it
the
used
TP.
to, but then they realised how broken Techies was.
But this is the actual first blood. Bay and Oak managed to get the first blood. They've killed Karen. And I mean, Ollie can't do a lot. Not because he's a bad player, but because Enigma level 1, I mean, or level 2 even, the most you've got is Malefice, which is a 0.4 second stun. I mean, it's not particularly useful. I mean, what he's supposed to be doing is winning the lane just by denying and harassing with demonic conversion. He didn't use Soul Ring for that, which I think was a misclick. He immediately loses his clarity, which is a bit of an unoptimal play. Oh yeah, time to put the player cams on. Forgot about that. Throw them on. Here we go. Veteran taking a little bit of damage here. But he's going to be okay. A lot of harassment coming out from JCA. JCA doing what he does best, using the Blightstone as well. Ooh, nice damage onto Veteran. He's not got a salve, having to run behind his tower.
It's quite a strong lane, Legion Lena, I feel like.
Yo, yeah. That's a great lane. Just in terms of the raw harassing power.
That's a great courier kill from Karen as well.
Oh, the Light Strike Ray. If that hit Veteran, that might have been a kill. Yeah, nice courier kill. Getting a kill on base courier. Kido taking a lot of damage from Rot. He may actually go for a kill here.
Top.
Okay, let's have a look at top. Ollie, no. Very low. But Ursa getting stunned by the Malefice is going to be okay. I thought maybe there's a killer. We've got 2 points in Remnant. Oh, but the Remnant doesn't quite connect. It does connect. It's not going to be enough to kill Ross. Ross has gone, again, Ring of Health first item. So he's almost playing like an offlaner again. Karen is being smacked by Bay. Doesn't have Orb of Venom, though, so Karen can just get away.
Bear hugs hurt.
Bear hugs, yeah. Bear hugs, indeed.
Right.
There we go. Bottle for Kido. No bottle for Ross. So that means Kido gets basically all the rune charges that he wants. Ross can still go for the runes. He actually went for a salve as well. And a Ring of Regen, taking a lot of damage, but he's not going to die because he's just too tanky. Oh, he does salve. I thought Kido would try and interrupt the salve, to be honest, by just running forward and using Resonant Pulse. And Ross just hooks the rune to himself. But Kido really didn't want to interrupt that. Maybe he had something else up his sleeve. I think he's going to have to use the Remnant to get the range creep.
I don't actually think Kido can do anything when he reaches level 6 in this lane.
Oh,
I
not
feel like
when
Ross reaches 6, yeah.
But by the time he reaches 6, oh, Ross missed. He's going to have he's going to have a Hood of Defiance, and because the damage that comes out from Astral Step is delayed, 150. You just pop Hood of Defiance and you say, how much do you get from Hood of Defiance? You get 325 shield. Ross is going all in here and I think dying. No, he gets the hook, but Kido still gets the kill. So, I mean, that's the only way Kido was going to get a kill if Ross basically gave him one. And I'm afraid that is what's happened.
He needed... The only way he was going to get one was pre-6, I think. I think post-6, his member's too strong in the 1v1.
Yes, because it heals you and does a lot of damage. Grimstroke's interesting to have with Enigma, because obviously you've got... oh my god, the power of that Stroke of Fate. You've obviously got nothing to benefit with the Inkswell, but I think maybe I would have gone Phantom's Embrace instead.
You can Inkswell the Eidolons, which is always quite fun.
But I think if I was Karen, I would have gone Phantom's Embrace instead, and just use that move, because you're definitely going to get some value out of that move instead.
Karen can kill Oak here, I think.
They both
no.
kill the sentries. They can probably kill Karen. They're trying to get her. They've slowed her. Yeah. She's just popped Inkswell though. But the nice kiting, and that is going to be a kill. Or is it? It's very close. Bay's got a Fairy Fire, and he's got 2 stick charges. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Oak needs to maybe not hug Ollie.
Just kind of...
But the Eidolons are very slow. Ollie, he's got the stun again. There's going to be a kill on Oak.
Yeah,
just leaving her to die. Ollie's just hit level 5. That means 3 points in demonic conversion. Now the cooldown is lower and lower. Eidolons get more health. They get a lot more damage as well. But the mana cost, of course, goes up by 10. They end up at 170 mana cost. That's more than Soul Ring gives. And Kido did actually find a kill in the bot lane with a little bit of a gank going on there. He's going for phase boots into oh, nice deny. I like that.
I've never seen someone do that one before.
Look into deny, very nice. But yeah, he's going for immediate Sanj and Kaya, doing a lot of damage to Ross. Maybe it's a kill. No points in the step. He's bringing his team in. He goes for the Dismember. Oh, there you go. You've got Light Strike Array. Is it enough damage? Is Ross going to go down? No, Ross goes down. Yeah. He's got the Astral Step in 1 second. He uses the Dissimulate. Actually, almost thought about going back in. That's a 2-person TP, and he still did not get a kill. And Karen kills a courier. And that courier had... How did it have Drekken stuff on it? Oh, Drekken's there. Oh, right. Okay, yes. That's why I was.
The Legion, yeah.
I was going to say, Legion swapped lanes. Yeah, that's why.
They've lane swapped the Ursa bot, yeah.
That means no phase boots. I guess because Ursa wants to guarantee more farm, and Ursa knows he can survive against a Lifestealer. The Lifestealer already got a Helm of Iron. Will Kido gets another kill in the mid lane, kills JC, but now there's a nice hook from Ross under the tower. Finally, there's going to be a kill. Dominating kill streak, 500 gold for Ross.
500
nice.
gold 7 minutes into the game.
I know, but he already was 4-0, so... You know.
I mean, it was 500 gold. He's on 390... 3,900 net worth now, and Ross has just reached 3,500, so he was far ahead.
That's a nice chunk to have. He's now got the Hood of Defiance, so I think Ross is, he's also taking a lot less damage from his own rock. He's taking tier 2 tower hits, maybe not what you want to be doing.
a
bit of a fight going top lane. Drekken is very low, being shared a tango. Ollie is low and has no mana for Black Hole. Black Hole has one of the highest mana costs at level 1. I know it's the same with Thunder God's Wrath. I wonder what ability, if there's any ability with more mana cost than that. Maybe Skywrath
Doesn't
Mage?
ODs are not something.
Oh yeah, OD kind of has infinite mana, so I always forget that.
ODs is only 200 actually, level 1.
Oh, not bad. We've actually got Max Ghoul Frenzy here. Lifesteal is going to man up on the Ursa, but Ursa does have the ultimate, but JCA is here, but now Kido's turned up. This is the massive one. Base drop the ult, trying to get a kill on Rad. No, he doesn't. He gets taunted back, so close to killing the AA. AA is going to be okay. Kido does have another Astral Step. Does manage to burst JC in time. This is a 6-1, but Ollie also getting a kill, even though Drekken does get a return kill on Oak. Ollie did manage to... Ollie with the kill on Oak. Drekken with the kill on Karen.
I'm worried. I think Radiant are just going to snowball out of control.
It's only 2,000 gold ahead, but yeah, it's looking that way at the moment. Just because this Void Spirit is 6-1. Yeah, it is his signature hero, and this is a 7,000+ MMR player on one of his signature heroes. Interesting, because his build is a bit different than what I was expecting. He took no points of Dissimulate early, and he's going for immediate Sanj and Kaya. I don't know if maybe you need the status resistance that much. Do you need Kaya for the spell amp? But I mean, I usually think Yules.
Drew.
Ollie Black Hole. He just throws the Black Hole in on the Ursa. And Bay, there's no way you can enrage your way out of that, and they will get another kill on the core.
I think I get it because it's really good against like Hook, not Hook. It's really good against Dismember and Jewel because it's just less duration on them.
Yeah, that's
more
true.
Survivability, more damage. It offers quite a lot.
It's just the kind of all-round item, but I guess status resistance is good. A bit of spell amp is also nice because Void Spirit spells have a high amount of base damage. I know they don't all start super high, but you see how quickly they get a kill there. I mean, I like the build that came out a while ago where people were playing like Desolator, Void Spirit, and then Daedalus.
Desolator, Daedalus,
and you just
Void Spirit.
Astral Step in, you just try to one-shot, and then eventually you have Astral Step critting as well. That's what I do if I'm fair. Then, what was it? Bloodthorn. For even more
I play safe. I've never done that build. So I just try and play like I play quite safe as Void Spirit.
Okay, fair enough.
I like trying not to feed. I'm not that confident in it, so I try not to feed.
The thing of looks like an ultimate on Lifesteal mid, but he doesn't care. He's just gonna start hitting Ross, but he can't dive Ross. The thing I like about Void Spirit is every one of his abilities does damage. So you get some damage on Remnant, some damage on Dissimulate, and some damage on Resonant Pulse. Resonant Pulse damage goes up massively at level 15. You get a lot of damage on Astral Step. That's 2 auto attacks plus 300 damage if you hit them with both charges. He's going in on Ross. He pulls him away with the Taunt. Rage on the Light Strike Array, and there's the kill. We're now going to go on to JCA. Veteran under the tower, not sure what to do. He's trying to go inside Kido, which he does. And now he can just go straight back in with the Astral Step. But Oak is ready as well.
Oh yeah,
the Sinister
they have a good Lifestealer delivery system.
They do. Like as you said it, Lifestealer delivery system is very important. You've also got Enigma with the Blink Dagger. So any way to get into the fight is super important. And there's a very nice talent that you get as well. 4-second reduced time on the Astral Step. 2 Astral Steps takes you so far into the enemy team.
He's skipped the talent in favor of just leveling up his abilities.
Yeah, I think the level 10 talent is pretty rubbish. There's a lot of mana regen, but if you don't need it, and I think Oak's going to get taken down pretty quickly immediately. Ice Arms herself does get the Sinister Gaze up in time. He's going to get hit by the Dissimulate. Dissimulate actually doing enough damage, and he had the haste rune, so he is out of there. Unfortunately, Oak is going to find that the recurring theme of this game, because Void Spirit is so good at assassinating heroes like Lich. He's going to have to try to get that Glimmer Cape up. Maybe Aethern's not the right one.
They had vision of him running up. They had the wards, so I think she may have been trying to bait and just didn't quite get it right.
Well, he's already on 9-1. And he's got 7,200. This was first pick Void Spirit, by the way, but this is a divine. You know what? I can understand. This is a very high immortal player who's lost pretty much every in-house. In fact, he did just win the last one, but he's not had the greatest record. He wants some wins. Rad ends up finding a kill on Ross using the Ice Blast. Still have Black Hole ready to go.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of the Ursa builds.
Is it
Battle Fury when you're this far behind?
Oh, it's still going for Battle Fury. Okay. 13 minutes hasn't got a single part of it. Maybe he thinks
just too slow.
Maybe that's what he thinks. Looks like Oak's going to go down yet again. Holding him in place with the Sinister Gaze. Ends up dying to Karen. And looks like Bay's in a little bit of trouble here. No, he's going to be fine. But so much damage coming from Kido. He's already got the Kaya. Kaya gives you only 8% spell amp, though it does give you some mana regen. And now Ross is in a lot of trouble. He's going to get hit by an Ink Swell. It's only rank 2 Ink Swell, and he's a very tanky hero, but he's going to get hit by the AA Ice Blast as well. He's got no chance of surviving. And Radish will pick up yet another kill.
The result of losing every lane, I think, is what this game is.
Little bit. Veteran's basically just been free farm. He's already got Armlet. He's actually just fighting Bay. He realizes that that's a terrible idea. And so he runs away. He's going to get dueled and actually die. Or not. He just rages away.
Rages out. Can't TP.
Oh, the perfect Light Strike Array! But they realize that the Radiant team are too close behind. Level 8 on the Ursa, but level 13 on the Void Spirit. Void Spirit is here, and high level. This is the lead I'm talking about. 7,000 gold lead at 14 minutes. It's a bit of a one-sided game. The Void Spirits had way too much impact. Let's have a look at the stats on Kaya and Sanj. It's 16% spell amp. It doubles the spell amp provided by Kaya.
Yeah.
So 16% already. He's actually on 22% because you get a little bit coming out from Null. I don't know where some of the spell amps come from them.
It's what, 2 nulls?
Oh,
so
2 nulls. 2 nulls, yeah.
Then
I only saw 1 null.
Yeah.
Oak's going to get immediately deleted.
Ooh.
Nothing she can do. You've also got the Sanj, which is 25% status resistance, 16 strength, 16 int. The rest of the stats are not super useful, but I guess it does give you enough mana regen to spam your spells endlessly.
Spell lifesteal, playing Bristleback, going full spell lifesteal, 1v5ing. Sanj and Kaya is needed.
Sanj and Kaya amplifies it, but it doesn't give you any though. So Void Spirit doesn't get any spell lifesteal from it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I do feel like sometimes it's worth just building a value
Voodoo Mask.
Mask.
Yeah, maybe. That item was quite a new introduction to the game. Bay looks like he wants to go in. He's changed his mind to Diffusal Blade. And Ollie has shown off his Blink Dagger. Bit of a fight going on here. They do get a kill on Veteran. That is an important kill because that is the core. Still 8,000 gold ahead though on the Radiant team, even though they have lost Veteran.
Oh, they smoked.
Kido goes in with the double. But Bay is going to be okay. He gets healed by Draken. Draken's got the Blade Mail. A lot of damage onto Karen. But the Black Hole, the 3-man Black Hole. There's an Inkswell as well onto Ollie. Inkswell's going to go off, stunning the entire enemy team. Blade Mail is popped by Draken. But I'm afraid Draken is going to go down. Big heal. Maybe trying to get a kill on Karen. But unfortunately, Kalasar does get the kill. One more chop. So they end up with something. Actually, Dyer managed to get 2 kills there. But it looks like they're about to lose another hero. And that is Ross going down. Both the supports killed, but at what cost? A fantastic Black Hole from Ollie, and now Veteran turns back up to the fight.
Level 15 Void Spirit, 16 minutes into the game.
Yeah, if you're doing 1 level a minute, up to 20 minutes, you're doing incredibly well as it becomes harder and harder to pick up levels. And he is now rushing Aghanim's.
There are some heroes that are easier to do it on. Magnus mid is one of the ones that I find quite easy to do it on.
True, any hero who farms
SF,
hard,
but
yeah.
I don't think I've seen it on Void Spirit much at all.
Well, if you've got 12 kills and 3 assists, it's pretty easy. Here's going for Agnums now. And of course, Agnums with the Resonant Pulse talent is incredible. So Resonant Pulse is already hitting 366. Give it 2 charges and an AoE silence. Get that AoE silence up before any hero has any way of countering the silence. And now it looks like Ollie is going to go down, but there is no duel. So Drekken, still 0 bonus duel damage. He's 2-1-0, so he's not really died a lot, but not a hell lot of impact. The most heroes dying are the supports. They are just being endlessly assassinated by this Void Spirit. And he's here again. He's got the Arcane Rune, but is he going to use it in time? He sees Ross, decides not to go in. Doesn't know who else is around. So he's playing safe.
He's going to have a ton of spell amp.
And Nethershore is an amazing item.
Yeah.
25% magic resistance. I don't like that it's spell amp on some items and spell damage on others. Goodbye, Oak. Just immediately deleted, but now we've got a bit of follow-up. But he's still got another Astral Step. He's in no danger, just Astral Steps away. Goodbye. Level 16 Void Spirit preying on a level 6 Lich. It's not really that fair.
It's called bullying.
A little bit. Free kill for the Void Spirit.
Essence Ring, that could help the supports, actually, against the Void Spirit.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I think...
they've just hooked a DD and left it by the small camp.
Okay, it's there for later. I think if I was Oak at this point, I wouldn't be thinking about Ether Lens. I'd be thinking about getting that Aeon Disc up.
Aeon Glimmer, yeah.
Yeah.
Money to burn.
Because you can still turn Arcane Boots into Aeon Disc. I think that's what I would be doing. But I mean, it's pretty difficult when you're a underfed support and you've got some immortal Void Spirit turning up and one-shotting you all the time. But then you don't need to be a pro Void Spirit to use the combo. Yeah. You're still going to die as a Lich.
I mean, it's like, where is she going to farm as well? I feel like the Dire Cores need to get so much further. Like, they just need all the farm they can get.
Yeah, they do. And Ollie,
like,
he's hiding
he's
hiding in the corner, Ollie. Look, there he is. Hiding in the trees. Nearly caught by Drekken, but not quite. Almost got BKB on Enigma. That means that he can't even be interrupted. But I guess there is Duel, and you also have Dismember Hook.
Dismember, yeah.
But it means that Lina and Lich can't do anything against it. So it's
just
less
left
people.
That DD there.
Yeah, it's in a weird place. It doesn't last forever though, so it's going to disappear at some point.
I feel like Ursa should take it now. Maybe try and do Roche or something.
Oh, he's going in. He blinks in. Drops the black hole, the full black hole as well. I mean, Bay's going to go down. Black hole, Midnight Pulse, and Inkswell. Air Blast wasn't even needed. They found Ross, but Ross is going to be able to blink out.
They found the DD as well. I guess Lifesteal is going to get a free DD if he thinks
it's still there. I mean, it's about to go. It's gone. It's gone. It timed out. It's because you don't
know what's going on.
I think what happens is you don't realise that a rune can be anywhere other than the rune spot, so it doesn't even register on your brain. You're like, nah, there's nothing there. What are you talking about?
JCA like pinged out on the dial.
Looks like they're going to get the first duel win of the entire game. There it is. There's the duel win. Drekken is pretty tanky, but he had a veteran inside him. Nice light strike array, and Ross is trying to get a kill on Radish, but looks like he's going to get stunned. Lichholt comes out, does manage to get a double kill. Lichholt's still bouncing, but now it's going to go down. Lichholt's run out, and Ross is in a lot of trouble. There's another kill for Kido. Doesn't have Astral Step. 3 seconds, and he does have it. I think he's going to go for kill on JCA. And he has a pretty easy kill there. Level 18. We are 20 minutes into the game. Level 15 is the highest on the Dire. This guy already has the max rank Astral Step. That's 25. What am I saying 25 for? 250 magic damage times 2. So 500 nuke. 18-second cooldown. The range goes up to 1,000. So you basically
it's also
can't
a free
escape it.
right click as well. It's a free right click every time as well. So
that's true. There you go. Right click 1. Silence onto the Ursa. Second silence. Easy assassination. That's a full HP Ursa who could do literally nothing. I think you might see a GG call early. I guess what they want to do is very nice of them, is to not have 2 70-minute games for us to watch. The Dire, though, they're just really struggling to find any farmers. The Radiant playing more and more of the map. They're still struggling to take a tier 2 tower. That's one thing, though.
Bay did change his builds, so he went the Diffusal. He's going Sanjin Yasha, but
Okay, for the
I don't know. It feels like even that, like this Void Spirit's just so far ahead. I don't know, like I don't really know what you
yeah,
can do about
it's
it.
not going to be easy this game. I mean, they can get
Look
some
how
big
tanky
hooks, but
he is with the Lifestealer in it. He's
3,000
3k
HP.
out.
Yeah, you can go on him. He gets the silence, and Lifestealer comes out, just pops the rage. Doesn't even pop rage.
Oh,
Now comes the
that's
Lich
a good-
Ult. It's
that's a
not
good
really
Lich
going
Ult,
to do enough.
but-
Does a fair bit to kill her. You're right. It does a
Yeah.
fair bit, but he's absolutely fine. He's also got the Nether Shawl. There's so much magic resistance. He doesn't even care. He's like, yeah, fine. Magic resistance is fine. He's actually going a Dagon, which you don't see often on Void Spirit, but he just wants to get as much damage as possible to go for those burst kills. You've got Enigma, who's just helping push the towers. They've now taken a tier 2 tower out.
Oh,
And-
he's gone the Spell Lamp.
Oh, there is a
as
kill.
well.
Second kill. 40
dual
damage. Now.
damage.
Yeah, it's something. He's got Blink. He's got Blade Mail.
Ursa needs to get out of there and doesn't have a TP.
Yeah, not in the greatest spot. Not yet at the moment. Ursa with 8,000 net worth, 14,000 net worth, level 20 Void Spirit running around. He's 5 levels on everyone. He's got a 14% spell amplification talent. That puts him up to 44% spell amp with Nether Shawl. That is so much spell amp. That's almost 50% more damage. His spell's hitting so hard. For some reason, it doesn't show the amplification on Astral Step, which is just the game being lazy.
The really weird one is just so his Ag Shard apparently increases damage by 200, and you just can't see it on Simulate at all.
Yeah, that's dumb, but it definitely does. So that's a lot of damage. That means Dissimulate's hitting like nearly
It's 600 or
700
something.
damage or something. Yeah, just so much damage. I mean, it's nearly 500 without the 200 added to it. I don't know if the 200 gets spell amped as well, but I imagine it does. But obviously, Valve don't keep anything consistent, so we have absolutely no clue.
No.
Oh, looks like
This
JC
feels like a
gone.
game where he's going full ability damage.
Well, he's so far ahead, and then he's going to go a Dagon. He's just looking for kills.
Ollie's out of there.
Oh, Ollie, he
Yeah.
does just get away. Ross isn't able to convert that into a kill. And Bay, he is
JCA is
desperately...
about to die.
Is he?
JCA is very dead. Oh. Oh. He walks off those stairs, he's dead.
Okay, no, he's fine. Oh, double dissimulate ring, but he's actually okay. Nice play there. Nice and safe. But now another tier 2 tower going down. Just being pushed by Karen. I mean, what's next? There's Roche. There's another tier 2 tower 24 minutes into the game. And it looks harder and harder and harder for the Dire team.
Just trying to work out what they can do, honestly. Hujags, that's nice, I guess.
Yeah, it does add 100 damage and a massive race. And they're going in. It's another kill on Rad. Yeah, thanks for the duel win. I mean, that's what's keeping them in the game. But out comes the Grimstroke ultimate. Oh, gets immediately killed by Kido. Kido then goes straight on to JCA. JCA's in a lot of trouble, but JCA may escape. Actually has a salve. But Ross gets another kill. Kills Karen as well. Now a lot of damage onto Kido.
Ooh.
This may be a chance to kill him, but look at the size of the Dissimulate ring. Can we find him? No, we cannot.
He's got ult in another second.
Yeah, he does. But now, Veteran getting a kill on Ross, but Ross healing himself up. Ollie's looking for the black hole. Being very patient. Kido is low, though. Kido's got to be careful. He tries to get a kill on Ross. Big damage with the hook. If the hook landed, it would have been a kill. They have Blink Dagger, but I don't think they can get a kill here. Can they fight Veteran? They're going to try black hole. Beautiful black hole timing. And looks like Bay might still be okay. Yeah, Bay manages to survive, but Drekken, he does have Jewel. He's looking for a kill, but out comes the AA Blast. Fantastic AA Blast. Oak is going to drop the ultimate. Oh, Drekken's okay. So, interesting fight. Dire did actually get a couple of kills there. Oh, no. Kido's gone even further. Big Dissimulate ring. He still doesn't find the kill. If I was Drekken, I would have blinked in and gone for the Jewel there. But he's just going to TP
He's
out.
so aggressive. He's just like... Yeah,
He actually went
did it.
Ether Lens. And now he's going for Octarine Core. Decided he wants even lower cooldown.
You can't catch him at that point, I feel like, when he finishes it. They don't have, like, unless someone reacts, like, you need, like, Drekken or, like, Ross to react, like, instantly to a jump in.
But there is
I mean,
some
what-
dual damage building up on Drekken.
I mean, what went wrong there? It was just, like, I feel like the Dire just tried to fight for too long. They were fine for, like, the first bit of the fight, where they got, like, a few kills. They managed to trade decently well, and then it just went slightly wrong.
Oh, they're going in with a smoke gank. They found the 2 supports. Easy kills. Let's go. Another dual win. There you go. And another kill. They dropped the Lich ult. I mean, they are always able to kill supports. So pretty much the only heroes who are dying on the Radiant team, because there's 1 death on every core, but 5 on one support and 7 on the other. And that's more dual damage. So now 80 damage on Draken. Maybe eventually he'll get enough damage that he'll just be able to kill the Void Spirit. But so yeah, in a lot of trouble. Does drop the ult. Had the ult. Oh, she drops it. Kido's gonna die. He gets hooked in the face. 945 gold for Ross. 10 times kill streak ended Bay with the most patient play of all time. And he picks a lot of experience up for that as well, which he needed. So does Ross, now level 19. That is the play that you needed. Ross, he gets a flesh heat stack. He gets 1,000 gold. What does he buy for himself? He says, well, you've earned this Eternal Shroud.
Yeah.
Get some spell amp. He's also got the spell life steal. He's also got spell life steal from the level 15 talent, nearly level 20.
Ursa almost has BKB.
Yeah, that's going to be really big too. Okay, maybe. I mean, that was a 4,000 gold swing, those last couple of kills. And remember, they've got some infinite stacking on the Dire. You've got Pudge, who gets Flesh Heap, and you have Legion, who gets Jewels. So kills are worth a little bit extra on the Dire. If the Dire win this, it will be the absolute comeback of a lifetime. So I would like to see it. So it looks like the game is not going to be a 25-minute washout, as I thought.
Oh, Paladin Sword for Lifestealer. Oh, Quickening Charm.
Nice.
For the Quickening Charm for the Void Spirit as well.
Dear. That's very nice. 9 health regen is good by itself. 12% cooldown reduction. That item got nerfed a lot, the Quickening Charm, but it's still a nice amount of cooldown reduction. Of course, we can't see the cooldown reduction. It doesn't show us on the abilities that it matters. Because Valve they can't do a good tooltip. They need to outsource their tooltips. I'm sure someone on the workshop would do it for them.
It shouldn't be that. I don't feel like it should be anywhere near as difficult as they make it out to be.
Yeah, neither do I. I think I could make a game with tooltips, if nothing else. I couldn't make Dota, but I could make a tooltip. But anyway, there you go. Radiant still. Let's not sing Dire's praises just yet. They still have a very big deficit. 16,000 gold on the Void Spirit, and Lifestealer is still quite far ahead as well, so it's most certainly not game.
Oh, Void Spirit's taking the
Trying to kill Ursa in the mid lane, but then Ursa just pops the BKB.
Oh, the instant bash.
Oh, look, we're going on to Veteran. Veteran taking a lot of damage with the bash, but he does get Rage off in time. Is there going to be another bash? Yeah, there's another bash. Out comes the hook. Ollie gets the 3-man black hole anyway. It's 4 because Oak is being sucked into it. Out comes the ult from Oak, but it's just not going to be enough. Rank 1 Lich ult, and the Radiant, they are all over that. And again, back on Radiant's side. That's what you got to be careful about. Dire were getting a few kills. They were winning a few fights. Started to look good for them. But the Radiant, remember, they are still miles ahead. And now they are even further ahead. So, yes, alas, it looks like their racks are in danger. There is no glyph. There is no buyback. There's very little that JCA can do. Probably gets dived by Void Spirit from across the entire planet. He's 22 and 10. So, it's basically been the Void Spirit show. But, you know, there's a reason why we banned Void Spirit. It is his most played hero. He is a very high rank.
He has his Octarine tool.
And he actually has a Titan Sliver now, so even more status resistance, 34%. It's going to make him very hard to lock down, even with the extra dismembered duration. There is Octarine Quartz that tanks you up, 425 health. So it's a very, very good item. Nice to get Octarine Quartz a charged hero as well, you know. And he just goes in, just immediately he's going to say goodbye Lich, yeah, goodbye, and then goes straight back again. He tries to get a kill on Karen. Karen actually doesn't die. Glimmercape's well on about 1 HP, and now Veteran goes in, and Ollie's in as well. Gets a black hole, has a refresher orb. Did not realise. Hooks out Bay though, but Bay somehow seemed to get pulled back in. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but anyway, the refresher orb from Ollie is not what I was expecting so early, but that allowed him to have another black hole up and ready already. Another team fight won. Ross is basically just permanently stunned. Kido starting to put the pain onto JC. Do we have any follow-up? We have no Ice Blast. We do have the taunt. Doesn't quite taunt him out. GG is called. It was a 31-minute game. So, yeah, a bit of a shorter game there. But still a good game. I mean, Dire, they put up a good fight. But I think Kido just wanted to show off his signature hero.
He was feeling it a bit. I think he was.
Yeah, just a bit. He was doing certainly very well on the hero. You can look at the net worth. Even by 10 minutes, he's up way over 5k. And he stays ahead the entire time. Dire had some nice comebacks. A few little fights that put it a little bit in their favor. But alas, it was just too difficult for them. This Void Spirit did way too much damage. 41,000 damage. That's almost more than the entire... may actually be more than the entire Dire team put together. And that is one hero by himself. That is, yeah.
23 and a bit K.
That's pretty rough.
It's more than any 4 of the heroes on the Dire combined.
Any 4, okay.
But
so
not quite 5.
Nearly doing more than the whole team by himself. But, you know, they tried the Dire. They definitely did what they could. They looked for a few pickoffs. There were some duel wins. They managed to actually kill the Void Spirit. And then it was starting to look quite good. But unfortunately, just not enough to convert it into the